If Palpatine wasn't involved with the Clone Wars, who would have come out on top? Would it have been the Republic or the Separatists? The short, boring answer is that there is no war because there is no Palpatine to coordinate the events leading up to it. However, that's boring and that's no fun. Ironically, one of the biggest issues for the Republic is that Dooku would have stayed on their team, because without Palpatine there to have an apprentice in Darth Maul, Qui-Gon would still be alive. There would be no catalyst for Dooku leaving the Order. Yeah, he was still disillusioned and may have eventually left later, but he wouldn't have had such an aggressive leaving and he would have likely just gone home. No Palpatine or Dooku involved means that there is no clone army, and the Republic doesn't have a standing army, so they are going to rely heavily on conscriptions, and ironically, would likely end up creating a droid army to supplement it. The Separatists, however, would take two pretty significant hits: their size and their leadership. Their size because without Palpatine's coordination, they wouldn't have nearly as many members, and without Dooku, they have no Force-sensitive leadership, and the Battle of Geonosis never happened, and so there's a ton more Jedi running around willing to cause havoc in Separatist lines. So if Palpatine had never existed and somehow the war still had gotten started, it's likely that the Separatists would have simply fought for separation from the Republic, and having an actual standing army likely could have made that happen. The Republic would have defended its borders barely, and the Separatists would have gotten away, not scot-free, but likely would have had their independence. I think by far, though, the most interesting scenario is having Palpatine evaporate the second that the Clone Wars begins, and then seeing how the war plays out from there. If you want to hear that scenario and what I think about it, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to get on that next.